Here we go, third and less than a yard. Running for the first with Pollard. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth? Gun snap now Ward. Chased out to his right. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Ready? Viking, 18, go!
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, I don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. It's caught, this is Jalen Wright. Another 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stack.
Quickly out wide, Daniels. The stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
70, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Right, running out of the gun. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that 5-yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort.
Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. He takes a cut, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made.
In these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for all, but great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Come on, come on. Set. 70.
2nd and 10 now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air with Ward. TK, complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Running right, here's Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Steady.
They give on second to Pollard. He's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Commanders' 37-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Hot 70, hot 70.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Looking to throw with Ward. Short pass brought in. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. He made a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throw.
79. Ready.
Right inside handoff to Pollard. Take for a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Bronco 80.
Ward now. That's caught at first. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Got it. Ready? Hey, check 18, Rattler, 18, ready? Ready, ready.
Oh, running right. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Commanders, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders right back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want to. Big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Ready?
That's not this one on the ground with Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And leave some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go. 50 Bobcat. 50 Bobcat. Let's go.
From the 37. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
They're in long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
On the ready.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They get to Pollard from the gun. He takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the 46. That's complete to Anthony Manning. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 here. Wood. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And in motion out of the slot. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Titans. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down.
Come on. Hit.
Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're steering a 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hip, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Eli from the gun on the right. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
He'll take over 1st and 10.
I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Check the Eagles. Check.
Going now on 1st down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down over the 28-yard line. Working quickly here.
Ridge. Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. The ball is out. And it ends up out of bounds. A smart loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd.
Viking 18. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. Goes knocked away, incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Go. 19, Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels on first down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
19 Tiger. Back on 80.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Slot man motioned over.
Steady.
The play fake. Here's Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. There's a throw in by Gunnar Hill. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Again, Ward going to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get off it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. Two slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Cup 19. Cup 19. You're not. Back all 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right.
Going right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
21. Titans 17.
All set now for the kickoff. Rylands with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, what?
Ward in the pistol. It's home on the catch, left side. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Alec Eilman. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Third down. And 5 yards to go.
Man. Kenny Ryan.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
Ready,
and inches.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington first
Yet
down.
another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move things sticks.
He's stuck with it, but this one hits the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Has it downfield, working the left. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From the set.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Near the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 28. Titans 17.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down throw here for Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 29
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Who's throw this one? Ward. Ran it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, when you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Go!
3rd and long. It's Ward. On the move, headed right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
Pound the 60, pound the 60.
Ward off the play fake. That's him on the end route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Top low 18. Tag. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Steady.
Here's Ward. There's a moving up there. It's dropped it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
But there's a hurry-up offense here.
60, 77 Wolf. Steady.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score. 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready. Come on. Set. 77 Wolf.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by Samuel Womack. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's a give for right. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
19, let me go.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 vices, 60 vices.
First and 10 here. Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. To the middle. That's snared by Idleman. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That play good for 17 on the first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
Ward setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Shimura GK. And that'll bring up second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. The big yards on the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, ready?
Drive picks up here. First and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here. First down from the red zone. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On the gun, it's Ward. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. From the gun, they go with Pollard. When he gets in, touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans get it back to within one score.
Titans 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60.
Daniels on first down. The pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to roll.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On first down, here's Daniels. This one's going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On second and 10 now, Daniels hits him on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Come on, come on.
Daniels throwing on third. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
27. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Ward in the pistol. Let's cut on the left side off. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception.
It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a smart play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession and turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of. Really setting this offense up now for some success.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. On his own read. Here's Wright. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And that's away for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's a gain of 8.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot down the field.
Here's 2nd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. Running right side. Going at the 30. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Charger, 19.
First down throw here for Ward. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Again, Ward going to the air. Connection is made. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
At the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Ready, ready.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Tag.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one connects. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Titans 40.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go. Cougar Knight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's incomplete for the Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's 2nd and long.
Second down and 20.
70 ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And here he goes. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
And that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
He's throwing in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready.
Now Daniels on the play action. Makes the grab and bounds outside. Trying to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There's a give inside to right. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They run again to the right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. But that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Ward off the play fake. Connection on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Putting a receiver in motion.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Popeyes back here. Here's Pollard. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
18 Cardinal. 79. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Titans 8 points behind. And set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You've got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter totter. How to dial the mistakes back, but keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Go.
And again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
2 yards on
Following
the
that little
pickup.
2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. 60 box. 19. Lock. 19. Buffalo 18.
We're going to pass it here. Defensive play. Jarrett loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Got his man. It's coming. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Ready.
Running right. Here's right. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard
On the
pickup.
jump.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
Running behind center and right. It's an excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a 1st. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D,
it
all
is-
of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.